All right, it is day 3. We've had upper body, we've had a day of cardio, and now we're going to take and do our lower body. So let's start by getting warmed up with body weight squats. So Kim, if you'd kindly demonstrate a squat for us, please. Now, that's what I call a perfect squat. Not all of you are going to be able to go that low, but get as low as you can. You're going to keep your chest up, and you're just going to let your bum go down towards the floor, keeping your back straight.
Push your heels into the ground.
Up, push your heels into the ground. We're going to do those for 30 seconds. If you need to do that to a chair, there's no shame in that. So you're just going to do a chair sit. Come back up. 30 seconds of these. Now, if you're doing a chair sit, if you can hit your bum on the chair and come right back off without unloading your legs onto the chair, that's better. But if you have to come down, park your butt, and then come back up, that's better than nothing. So 30 seconds of those, and from there, we're going to go into leg swings. I'm going to use this for just a little bit of a balance. You can use a wall. I often use the squat rack.
Or really target your balance once you get good.
We're also on an uneven surface because we're on our pads. But we're just going to take each leg, swing them back and forth. 30 seconds each side, keeping your legs straight. Just like that. Hey, next up, our hip circles. So we're going to stay standing. We're going to put our weight on one leg. We're going to take our knee straight, and we're just going to start making hip circles.
Like you're drawing.
Like you're drawing circles on the ground. Hey, do 10 one direction, shift, do 10 the other direction. If you have to hang on to something for stability, then do it. And then change legs. 10 one direction, 10 the other. Am I missing one?
Glute bridges.
Glute bridges. Hey, next up is a glute bridge. You'll actually see weighted glute bridge in the spine and core section, but for now, we're just going to lay on our back. Heels are down, head, neck, or neck and I can't talk. Shoulders and head, flat on the floor. Show us a glute bridge. You can squeeze your butt cheeks together, bring your booty up off the ground, and at that top, make sure you get a good squeeze in there, and then back down. Exhale on the way up, and inhale on the way back down. That is a glute bridge. We're going to do those for 30 seconds as our warm-up. And then we'll move on to the next movement.
When you're up and you're squeezed, when you drop down, don't just let everything go and fall to the ground. You want to be cautious of your spine. So you're lowering each vertebrae at a time. And then back up. Lowering each vertebrae at a time. Back up.
All right, next up on the lower body warm-up are literally just toe touches. Everyone's done these since
Elementary
the
school.
beginning of time. This is where you're just going to bend forward. Keep your legs straight. Go further as far as you can see. You can see Kim is much more limber than I am. And then
you could do a slight bend in your knee.
Roll yourself back up.
It's a good stretch for the hamstrings, though.
And then back down. Roll yourself up. Breathe through it. Those are toe touches. Why don't you give us one just from the side? Perfect form. Just like that. You see Kim can get all the way down and put her palms on the floor and then come all the way back up. Now, that doesn't mean you have to.
But it's your goal.
It's your goal. Go as far as you can, get a good stretch in those hamstrings, and let's get ready to rock our lower body. All right, that's it for the warm-up. Let's get right into the workout itself. We're going to start with what's called a goblet squat. Now, if you need to do these unweighted and not use weight, do so. If you need to drop to a chair, drop to a chair. Just remember, if you can do that without completely unloading and putting all your weight on the chair and then coming back up, do it. But if you have to do it just coming up from a chair, that's still better than nothing, so keep doing that. But we're going to show you how to do a goblet squat. So I'm going to take my dumbbell, You have one of two options here. If you're doing a true goblet squat, you're going to hold it like this. I saw somebody on social media calling this a goblet squat. This is not a goblet squat, Patrick. Hey, hold it here. Hey, if this isn't enough weight and it's not challenging enough for you, you can take both of your dumbbells, put them up on here on your shoulders and do them. We're going to show you a goblet squat. Ready? 12 reps. Here we go. 1, 2.
Remember, your weight is in your heels.
3. Yep, you should be able to wiggle your toes. My back is staying straight. I'm avoiding bending over like this. We didn't do. What number is that?
7.
8, 9, 10. That
Do the goblet squat.
is a goblet squat. Take the time you need to recover. Pause the video. 2 more sets. We'll see you on the next movement.
All right, next up, we're doing Romanian deadlifts. So grab your dumbbells. I'll stand to the side so you can see me. You're going to have your palms facing your legs. The dumbbells are resting slightly against your legs. This is you are going to hinge slightly. Keep your neck and head straight forward. You're hinging. Okay, your back is not bending. You'll feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Then you come back up. Okay, I'm going to go down. You can see I'm hinging at the hip, slight bend in the knee, but I'm not bending. I'm not clunking my head down, right? Like your shoulders are staying back. Keeping the dumbbells close to you is a good way to make sure your posture stays good. You'll do 12 of those. So just think of sticking your booty back. You'll feel that stretch in your hamstrings good when you do that. There you go. Romanian deadlift.
All right, let's do 12 of them together. Are you ready?
Remember, facing your legs, roll down. Stick the booty back. Not just, you'll need a bend in your knee, slight bend in your knee, hinging at the hip. Keep your gaze forward. Stick that booty back.
4, 5, 6, 7. How far down should we be going?
So it's wherever you can to not break form, right? Like I'm pretty limber. I can get all the way down here and keep my shoulders back and my spine straight. If you can only do that and go to here, you don't want to do this. But as low as you can. So if you can't go all the way and you need to stop here, that's okay. You'll still get some benefit for the hamstrings there in your booty. This is
11.
a glute and booty exercise.
And 12.
There you go.
Hey, rest as needed. Pause the video. Give us 2 more sets of 10 to 12 of those perfect Romanian deadlifts.
It's spicy.
Reverse lunges. Show us a perfect reverse lunge.
Okay. Holding the dumbbells in your hands. Palms are facing your thighs. You're just going to step back. Knee's going to go down. Step back up.
That's 1.
Then you're going to switch legs.
That's 2.
Okay, so you don't want your knee going over your feet. So step back accordingly.
The wider stance you have, the more stable you'll be. We're not trying to tightrope it. You can come back here and keep a nice stable stance. So, ready?
Let's go. 1, 2.
These always get me.
And kind of remember, on all of these workouts, slow and controlled builds
Just
better muscle.
Little knee tap. Here's number 7. You can do these without weight.
They will still get juicy.
You can't drop your knee all the way to the ground. Do what you can. Don't worry about it.
If you need to hang on to a chair,
hang on to a chair.
Hang on to a chair.
Hey, that's set 1. You've got 2 more sets. Rest as needed. Pause the video and come back to us.
Next up.
Yep, next up, calf raises. Hey, these are very simple movement of just taking your foot, and driving your toes into the floor.
Going onto your tippy toes.
Lifting your heels up onto your tippy toes. We're going to show you a couple different ways to do this. Kim is going to do it with weight. I'm going to do it with one weight while holding on to something, and then I'll demonstrate how to do it with no weight, holding on to something, and getting a better range of motion by standing on something a little elevated. I'm going to use our hand-me-down squat rack. Thanks, Lee J. And Kim's just going to do them straight from the floor. So let's show us a perfect one with weight.
Okay, feet hip distance apart. You're simply going to go onto your tippy toes, hold it for a second if you can, and lower.
Hey, for me, I'm going to take this weight, I'm going to keep it in midline. I'm going to put my hand up on a wall, a door frame, or a squat rack, and just lift. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to transition to the squat rack so you can see I'm getting more of a range of motion when I have something to step up onto. What number are we on?
9.
9, 10, 11. A nice calf squeeze at the top of these, and a slow, controlled lowering back down. Should get a nice.
Yep.
If you're cramping when you're doing those, we talk about hydration and salts, but that's how you do calf raises. So anything else you want to add, Kim?
Nope, the longer you can hold at the top, the stronger you get, and you can hold it longer at the top. If you don't have a way to lower your foot more, then just hold longer at the top to still get that burn.
Let's demonstrate one from a stair. We're going to take the camera over here. Y'all get to see our messy garage. Hey, Kim's got one hand on the railing. I can't even see if I've got her in the frame. There we go.
You drop down, you feel a good stretch, and you're going to come up. Again, like everything we've been saying, it's slow and controlled. I'm not over here trying to crank out 50 like this, right? It's just up, slow going down.
And she could take that right hand and bring a weight over to her midline,
right,
to increase the intensity of it.
And if I needed to hang on to both sides, I could. Right? Some people like to do one leg.
Yeah, you can do one leg at a time to increase intensity.
Yeah, lots of choices.
You could do one leg and do a kick back with the other leg to improve balance. That's a pretty progressive way to do it, but hi. I'm Dr. Brady Wyrick, and I'm a human tripod. There you go. So pause the video as you need. Repeat the last 2 reps, and join us next on the next video for what's up next?
Glute bridges.
Glute bridges. So we're going to be on the ground for this one. So glute bridges incoming.
All right, it's time for glute bridges. If possible, you're going to take your dumbbell, whatever weight. You're going to place it on your hips. Your feet are hip distance apart. Back to like what we were doing in that warm-up. So you're pushing up. When you're pushing up, you're pushing through the heels of your feet and you're squeezing your glutes together. Okay? Then you're dropping vertebrae by vertebrae, right? And you're coming back up. Again, pushing through the heels and squeezing at the top. My gymnastics coach used to say, pretend there's a dollar bill in your cheeks and you're making change. So there you go. There's your visual.
All right, so give us 12 reps of those. Breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down, slow and controlled. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You gotta be feeling that in your booty cheeks.
If you're shaking a little, it's great.
Shake that booty.
Lower body, done.
After they finish their
Well,
3 reps.
You know what I mean. It's the finisher.
The finisher. This is a 30-second wall sit. So we're going to drop down. Our feet are about 12 inches from the wall in that squat position. We're going to lower ourselves down and then flatten our backs against the wall, leaving about a 90-degree angle in our legs. And we're just going to hold this for 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
Probably at the beginning, you might not be able to sit completely parallel. So if you're sitting like this, you're still activating your muscles. So that's fine too, right? Or if you're having to hold on to something.
Or if you have to shift your weight around a little bit because your legs are getting shaky like mine.
Right. But as you progress, you'll be able to sit nice and low. Again, your weight is in the heels of your feet. If you focus on that, pushing your heels in, it helps you with your form.
5 seconds. 2, 1. Good job. Come back up, shake it out, and join us for core and spine. It's going to be fun.